Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to configure remote IO modules on PROFIBUS DP. Okay. So in my previous video in Siemens, in hardware configuration video, already I have shown how to configure and how to select CPU and IO modules, right? So this is a extension of that video. You can uh, follow through. As you can see, we already created some project here, right? And selecting some CPU module like CPU 314C2 PN by DP. Here, 2 PN by DP. If you go to the hardware configuration, right? How to go? Select the PLC device icon here, then you can see hardware option here. Double click on this hardware, it opens the hardware configuration window, right? In this, you can see CPU 342 PN by DP or any other CPU like 315 2 PN by DP. Okay. So like this, we're having this CPU types. By DP means we are having one port, a 9-pin connector, which can be configured as a MPI or DP. Okay. So there will be two ports minimum, PNIO or DP or MPI. Okay. So that's why it is mentioned 2 here. Okay. Now, if I'm having 3 PN by DP, so we'll be having one MPI by DP port, a 9-pin connector, plus PNIO ports. Okay. In that we'll be having two separate PNIO ports. Okay. So for different networks. For this PNIO port, you can see there is two ports which mentioned already, port 1 and port 2. Means this PN Ethernet port is having the same IP address, network IP address. Okay, starting IP address, and it is having two ports. Okay. Now, as we are going to configure PROFIBUS DP, okay, on this CPU, okay, as you can see, we are having MPI by DP option. Double click on this MPI by DP, it opens a properties window here for a DP. In this, you can see under interface, under general, under interface. Okay, these are software configuration. It depends on your hardware. So, what type of IM module and configuration we are going to connect. Okay. So according to that, we have to configure in our software. Okay, similar modules, whatever module we have. Now, in general, you can see interface type, MPI or Profibus, right? As we have discussed in protocol, in other video, protocols, right? Regarding this different types of protocols, MPI and Profibus, etc. So as we are using configuring Profibus today, so we go see the Profibus. For MPI also, this is used for up to 32 nodes, right? 32 nodes configuration, connecting only PLCs and HMIs. But if you want to connect in the remote IOs, so you must go for Profibus here. You select Profibus under interface type. Then once you select this Profibus option, it opens this property window for this Profibus. Then it is asking for the address. If it is a CPU address, from where your starting point, okay? Cable starting point is there, like the first connector, you're connecting to the 9-pin connector on the CPU, right? Or DP port. So here, the first node address of your CPU is 2. Then we need to add one subnet under this Profibus by clicking on this new option under this subnet as a Profibus 1, then say OK. Okay, so by default on Profibus, it takes the baud rate as 1.5 Mbps. In case if you have to change this baud rates, you can go to the network settings, you can go to the properties of this, select the Profibus properties, network settings. In this, you can select the speed for your Profibus, okay? And what type of configuration you are doing depending on that. You can select the profile like DP or standard or if you are going for redundancy or master configuration, okay, for that also you can select this profile here. So right now we are going for DP, that is decentralized peripheral remote IO configuration. Okay, so I'm selecting DP only. So I'm checking the default settings here. So okay, then click on OK. Now you can see address 2 from your CPU and network S. Then click OK here. So your word is given MPI by DP. So we are having only one port. Okay, that is 9-pin connector on CPU. That can be configured as MPI or DP, any one of these two protocols. Okay, that we need to select. If you're using it as MPI, so configure it as MPI only. If you're using it as a DP, so configure it as DP only. Apart from that, we are having other protocol, Profinet on Profinet ports for another network with another configuration, right? Now, once you select Profibus DP and you select OK option here, right? You select OK here. By double clicking this, you can open this again. Okay. Then here you can see there is a one line is coming out of this MPDP row. Okay. This row and this line is known as Profibus connection. Okay. Profibus line or master line. On this line, okay, we need to configure our modules. Okay. Now, I would like to show one more thing here. So we're having interface modules. Okay, this module is known as interface module. So also known as ET200S or extended modules. ET stands for extended terminal. 200S, 200M, different types of modules are available. Okay, for different configuration. So some are having internet also, some are having means capacity or how many IO modules you can configure with that IM. Okay. Now on this interface module IM, which is connected as some long distance, right? It can be 100 meters, 200 meters, 1 kilometer, whatever it is. So it is also having one 9-pin connector port. So another end of this cable is coming to this IM. At this point here, you can see on IM, there is a DIP switch selection here. Okay, switches are there, white color switches you will find there. And it is numbered like this from 1 to 64. 1 to 64. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Suppose if you want to select any node address, okay, station number, also known as station number. For example, it has given us 99. Okay, so by adding these numbers, which switches, okay, we need to make on, right? So by adding these numbers, it will become 99. Like if you add 64 plus 32 plus 2 plus 1, it becomes 99. Like that, if I want node number, I want to select for any IM or not only IM, it can be a drives or any HMI, okay, or any other PLC, right? For that also you can select the node address. For that, you have to add these numbers, okay, like 4 plus 1, 5. If I want to select 10, so 8 plus 2. So at right side, that is this, if we are moving the switch to the right side, that is we are selecting that particular number. If it is on the left, that is off, means it is not selected. That number is not selected. Okay, so this is how we are selecting the node address for each module or each station, also known as node address. Okay, so from where we can add all these, from where we can add all these modules. From hardware catalog, you can see we're having the list of the modules here, right? So one of that is Profibus DP. So expand this. In this Profibus DP, right? Because we are configuring DP modules, okay, on Profibus. So expand that Profibus DP. So there you can select our particular module, okay. from the list, you can see there are different types of modules here. ETs. ET stands for extended terminal. For example, I'm selecting ET200S. So expand this. Again, we are having different types of ETs here. ET200, sorry, IMs here. There are compact ETs here. Compact means fixed. Okay. Which is having fixed IOs means we cannot expand more modules on them. So here, say I'm selecting this IM151-1 standard. Okay. So this IM, this box, you can see there's a line over on this, right? You can drag and drop this box on this Profibus line. So when I move this cursor here, when I drag it here, you can see it's showing a cross mark. When I move this here on the line, it's showing a plus sign. When it is showing a plus sign, then release it. Once you release, it is showing address. It is asking for the address for this IM. Suppose if I selected that pins here as 5, that is 4 plus 1. Okay. So here I can drop down this here and select the number as 5. And the same network, okay, Profibus network. And say okay. That's it. It is added here. Okay. Now below you can see, as I explained about this hardware configuration window in the previous video. This is your configuration window, below is your details window, right? So when you select this CPU here, it is showing you the details of the CPU modules, whatever you are configured on local rack. This is your local rack configuration. And this is your remote IO rack configuration. So this is also called one rack. Rack means here I am adding multiple modules in a single backplane. Okay. Now, so when I select this IM here, it is showing the list of the or slot numbers of this IM. So up to how many modules you can add here? Up to 63. Means 63 slots are available. So that many modules you can configure on this IM. Now, with this, again, we need to add some modules like power supply module, separate power supply module we need to configure here. Okay. And then remote IO modules, okay, digital and analog, right? So that will be configured. So expand the same IM here from catalog. Here you can see PM. PM means power module. So expand this PM. Then you will find different power supply modules here. So whatever module you are selecting on the field, okay, you select that module and drag and drop this here and the slot number line. The first slot is for always power supply, okay. Then from second, you can add the audio modules. DA module, you can expand this DI from here. I select say a DA module here, slot number 2. Then I'll go for one DO module, so expand DO folder here and add one DO module here. The last one I'm selecting here out of that list. Then I'll go for the AI module. So select this to AI standard. And one more arrow. And last one is selected. So this way we can add these modules and configure these modules with this IL here. Up to how many? 63 slots. Okay. So in this ET200S, the modules I'm configuring is maximum only 8 DIs are available. Okay, in one module, you can have only 8 DIs. Okay, the older modules which used to have like ET200M, in this modules will be having up to like for example, you can see here, it can be having how many? 32 DI. Okay, so some IMs and IO modules are having like 32 TIs in one module. But in this type of EM or XBT or IM, we are having only 8 inputs or outputs in one module. Okay. Now, so here you can see it is showing address, I address and Q address starting from byte number 5 and a bit number 0 to 7. Again, for output address, it is 4.0. Similarly, for analog addresses also the same, 256 and 256 for input and output. Okay. Now, after adding these modules, okay, you can save and compile. Then you need to download this hardware configuration module. Okay. You need to download the hardware configuration to the module. Download. Save it. Okay. Now, after downloading, like the blocks, maybe one, you can make a logic. For example, logic like here for output, okay, and then here. So I'll write something. 4.0. Okay. Copy this. I your this IATS 5.0 I'm doing from that's remote IO input. Okay. Now for this, save this one, save this, and then download this. Then you can enter. Okay. So as you can see here, that is in run mode. So you can take this and simulator here. And I just change this to RB5 for input and change this to this. Will be So these addresses IB5 and QB4 are from remote IOs, right? And here you can see that 5 for inputs, 4 for output, right? Whereas when you select this, here 0, 0 for inputs and outputs, okay? Local IOs. Okay, that means when I operate I0.4, which is your local IO input, your remote IO output will be on. And when you operate this remote IO input, the local IO output will be on. Okay, so this is how we can do this hardware configuration with Profibus DP. Okay, this is an example here. I hope this will be helpful for you better to learn and understand and to configure remote IO in the future. Okay, good luck. Thank you.